Hey guys, this is Erica the Goober, and in this video I will be doing an unboxing and review of the Simbans Picasso Tab. Okay, so this is the Simbans Picasso Tab. We are going to go ahead and open this up. Alright. Okay. So we have a little thank you card. As you may know, part of the sales proceeds of our Simbans products go to sponsoring life-saving surgeries of children coming from less privileged families. Oh, that's really cool. Awesome. And we have an example of, a couple examples of some artwork that people made with this tablet. We have a nice glove. So this is so your hand can easily slide across the tablet when you're drawing. So yeah, pretty much a one size fits all. It's a little bit big on me, but I guess I have small hands. We have our quick start guide. I'm assuming these are the cables. Let's see, we've got, looks like the charging cable, USB-C it looks like. There's the pin. Oh, this feels like an actual pin. It's got like good weight to it. Go ahead and open this up. It's got a brushed metal finish. It's got like a little clip on it. So we have our plug adapters, a very small battery, quadruple A, and our USB plug. And finally, we have our, oh, maybe not. This is not the tablet. I thought it was the tablet. This is the case for the tablet. It's a very nice case. It's got a pin holder right here. It's magnetic. And you can stand it up. And last but not least, here is our tablet. It's got a very nice like matte finish on the back. Camera's up here, more of a horizontal setup. Nice blue-gray color. Back here we have our indicators, so power, volume, USB, HDMI, that's really cool. Headphones, mic, and a TF card. Don't know what that is. Maybe it's a memory card kind of thing. There's also a camera on the back. I am going to go ahead and put this in the case so we can keep it protected. Very snug fit. Very, very snug fit. Okay, that took a little bit of work to get that in there, but now we have our tablet in the case. And like I said earlier, this part right here makes your tablet able to stand up like so. So we are going to go ahead and turn this on. Hold the power button. So this is an Android tablet. And here we have the Picasso tab. Logo coming up, it's loading. And we are going to go ahead and set this up. Alright, so it had me connect to the Wi-Fi and it's asking if I want to transfer any of my apps. And I do not have an Android phone, so I'm not going to copy anything. It also had to perform an update. Alright, so I will sign into my Google account and I'll be right back. So once I got this tablet set up, I went ahead and I opened Autodesk Sketchbook to try out drawing on it. Before I get into my actual review, I will say that Simbans reached out to me and sent me this tablet. With that being said, all of these opinions are still my own, and I want to be able to share my experience with the tablet with you and give you an honest review to help you decide if this tablet is right for you. So let's get into the review. This is a 10.1-inch screen tablet, so it makes it very portable. So if you are looking for something to sketch on the go, this would be a good size to do that. It does come with a few drawing apps. The one that I tried out was Autodesk Sketchbook. As far as the app goes, I feel like it's good for sketching, which kind of is what the name implies, but it has a fairly simple interface that's relatively easy to use. But with that being said, it does include things like layers and different tools to like move around your sketches, a text tool, perspective tool. Like it has a pretty good variety of tool options. Based on the way that I typically work, the ones that I used the most were the color balance and hue and saturation tools. A lot of the times, like when I'm working, I will lay a color down and I will change my mind later. So having these in an app is super helpful. I also really like that it automatically records your speed painting in the background without you having to start any external software. As for the pin, it has 1024 levels of pin pressure. I felt like it was a pretty good weight and I liked the metal finish of it. If you're looking for a tablet that you can do more than just art on, you can download apps from the Android store like YouTube, Netflix, games, etc. Plus, you can also connect it to a TV or a monitor with an HDMI cable. I also liked that it came with its own case. Anytime I'm using a tablet, I am scared that I'm going to scratch the screen, so having this book-like case for this tablet gives me some peace of mind that it will be protected. But I think the two best things about this tablet are that it's beginner friendly and the price point. So since this tablet comes with drawing software already, you don't have to purchase any additional software. The software is simple enough to where it is a good introduction to digital art, but it is not too simple to where you can't use things like layers and different adjustments. So I think it's a good balance for a beginner to start learning. This is a relatively affordable tablet with a price of $229.99. So for a tablet that has a pin with pin pressure, that is a pretty good price. Now for the downsides of this tablet. So this is more of a personal preference, but with this tablet being an Android tablet, there were times where I was really confused and I didn't know how to use it. I didn't know what the symbols meant at the bottom, so I had a hard time like getting to the software. But I mean, that's more of a me problem since I haven't used an Android in quite a few years. While it does come with some apps, you can't download apps like Procreate on this tablet because Procreate is only for Apple products. So if you were wanting a tablet that you could use Procreate on, this will not support it. I also had trouble with the pin response time. So when I would draw, it would like kind of lag behind like the actual pin stroke that I was drawing. So if I was trying to do quicker strokes, the cursor would drag behind my pin. I also felt like I couldn't be super precise with this pin, so I think I would have a hard time making anything that was like fully rendered on this tablet. One thing I did not like about Autodesk was the brushes. I had a really hard time finding a brush that I was comfortable with using, and I guess that's because like I have brushes on other software that I have like purchased. So you know, when you go from one software to another and then you don't have your brushes that you normally use, it's going to like feel weird, I guess. But either way, the brushes are limited. One of the bigger issues I had problems with was the palm rejection. So I did look for a setting in the app where I could turn off the touch capabilities, and I couldn't find it in the app. And then after I finished my drawing, I did some research on it, and Apparently you can change a setting on the tablet. It was frustrating when I was drawing because I would want to use the gestures, but whenever I would be sketching, I would see like to the right of my sketch there were a bunch of little dots, and that was because it was picking up my palm rather than the pen. I will say that I did run into a couple of technical issues. So once I was finished reviewing this tablet and doing my drawing, I went to reset the tablet to factory default so I could get all of my account information off of there. And you know, once I was doing that, it like froze up and I couldn't turn it off or do anything. It was just unresponsive, and I had to hold down the power button to get it to finally shut down. Once I shut the tablet down and turned it back on, it was fine, but this was a little concerning that it just kind of froze up. I also did notice on this particular model that I had, there was a speck of dust underneath. At first I thought it was on top of the screen, but I tried to clean it off, and I found that it was actually underneath the screen, and I could see like the shadow of it. So it wasn't like a dead pixel or anything. It was like a speck of dust or something that got underneath the screen, I guess, like whenever it was being made. Of course, the speck of dust that was under this particular tablet wasn't something that would happen with all the tablets, but I just thought I would mention that. I did reach out to Simbans and they sent me a new one. So that being said, the tablet does come with a 1-year warranty. I think the Simbans Picasso Tab is a good fit for casual artists who want to dip their toes into digital art. It's also a good option for young artists. Plus, you can't find another Android tablet on the market with pen pressure for this price. I think if you are looking for a low budget, general use tablet and you also like to casually draw, this is a viable option for you. I would not recommend this to artists with a solid foundation in digital art that are looking to upgrade their current tablet. For me personally, it just doesn't have enough capabilities and handling to create the type of art that I want to create. I hope you guys found this tablet review helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you to Simbans for sending me this tablet to do a review on, and thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye!